So ApeCoin is sitting at $1.2 right now, as you can see, 1.21, and it went to 1.8, almost 1.759, and now it is doing a retracement. There is nothing bearish about it, and when it was creating this bullish flag, I told you that it is too early, but it looked like a bullish flag, but I told you that we can't rely on it because it is too early. And right now what you're seeing is the concept of 50% retracement. So this is the overall retracement of Ape that we were expecting, and 50% retracement has happened. Now the level of support for Ape is at 1.2. Again, this is one coin that is holding is sitting at its support as we speak. We saw that happening with Faisal. As I was recording, it was sitting on its support. We are seeing this with Ape. I think it happened in Dodge as well. I make 10 videos a day. It's hard to remember which coin is where, but the overall situation for Ape is that 1.2 is the level of support that it has. If it doesn't lose this support, it doesn't start living below 1.2 and it spends 8 hours below it, which means it forms two body candles, not the wicks, body candles below 1.2, then 1.2 continues to hold, and we would expect it to go back up. And of course it is going to go up in pieces, but if 1.2 is holding, I would expect it to go back towards 1.8 and then break that too and start going up. There is nothing bearish about ApeCoin. It's just that it really needs to decide whether it is going to stop at a retracement of 50%. 50% of the overall, this is 50-50, it is in the middle. Whether it is going to stop at 50% retracement, which is the general demand of a massive move, that come back and do a pullback of 50% retracement. And again, like I have said, this is not mandated to do 50%, but generally it is a golden number instead of relying on 30 or 70, because some coins, they will retrace 90%, like we saw with Fetch and some other coins. They will eat up everything. But in case of Ape, we're not asking for more. We are just asking for holding on to the 1.2 support, which is a 50% retracement, which is ideal in all cases. So as long as it continues to hold on to 1.2, you can expect it to go up and rally. And now let's talk about worst case scenario. If Ape loses 1.2, then what will happen? Then it is going to go and drop towards 0.86. Then it is going to go and drop towards 0.86, and then it will hold on to that support level for sure. It's not going to get bearish all of a sudden in a massive manner. It will show a reaction there, and then your 1.2 will become your resistance, and then it has to break that, and then it's going to be a whole different game. But for now, there's nothing much on Ape. I hope you didn't fall for the FOMO. I hope you didn't look at this and thought, let's buy here. It's never a good idea to fall into FOMO. I know it is really hard to look at something this bullish and then think that, why not participate? But it's always best to have clarity on the market, identify the supports that you can take positions on, and then participate instead of buying at 1.6. Buying at 1.2 is good. Even if you go wrong and it goes towards 0.86, still it's way better than buying at 1.6 and then start seeing it go to 0.86. That's a drop of 50%. You don't want that to happen to you. And that's why confirmation and buying in areas of support and selling in areas of resistance is always ideal. Nothing is perfect, but that is what we are trying to do, is to be accurate 70% of the time. That is a high probability to be as a winner. We are not aiming for 100, we are aiming for 70, and if we are right 70% of the times, that's good enough. So be on the safe side.